AIDS. That's actually AIDS. This is super sloppy. Okay. Howdy, Misa. There's just no way, man. There's just no way. Yo, Cal. What up? I was so close to just deciding to go right there, which probably would have been correct. I can't do this attempt. How am I doing? I am doing pretty great. Pretty great, man. Still, I'm kind of sick a little bit, but still pretty great. Cold. No, this is a sickness that I made up. Only I have it. Special snowflake sickness. But I'm mostly fine. I skipped stream yesterday because I was feeling pretty terrible. But mostly fine today. It was just something I ate or something. Really good luck, Nile. Thank you, Misa. Good luck to you. I think it's time for me to move beyond belief. I think it's time to return to trusting the process. There's no point in believing in any particular run. You just gotta show up and trust the process. I couldn't exactly see where I was, but I really thought it was better than that. Really was pretty confident. Yeah. Why you? I just want you to have a blessed day, that's all. I want you to reap the bounties of your life today. That's all. Something wrong with that? Oh my god, dude, it's relentless. I survived that fucking onslaught and then I died to 2 bullets on the screen. What is wrong with me, man? I feel like that can only be explained by some kind of brain damage. Now that was just bullshit. Shouldn't have gone that way, yeah. Last attempt. Did the screen just flicker or am I going insane? Something just flickered. I swear. Maybe I'm going insane. It did? What flickered? Like the Majora's Mask gameplay, or the Angel gameplay, or the whole stream, or what? How's it going, Billy? You bandit. I didn't read it because you keep posting it. Okay, man. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this copy pasta many times, and I don't really feel like it's meant for this channel, because I have no association with Malta other than having read V by Thomas Pynchon. And that's fine though. Don't worry about it. Keep posting if you like. You do you, man. Also, yes, this stream has a minimum age of 30. Also a minimum height of 6 feet. Also a minimum IQ. Sorry, a maximum IQ of 80. Also a minimum pH level of 7.4. That's more of an unwritten rule about the PP, Mal. But we all know what's going on there. kind of just gonna cry. I don't know. Yomakaya. Thank you. Puzzle Kitty was technically like a week old. Okay, but some of the requirements can kind of balance out the other requirements. So if you're like a week old, you know, you're not doing very well on the age requirement, but you can have an IQ of like 0. And it kind of balances it out and you're okay. Hell yeah, man. Must be true if the internet said it. You're gonna have to balance that out by being like 7 feet tall, though. Or like 60 years old. If you want to fit in chat. We should have asked Puzzle Kitty her IQ while we had a chance. But based on her being stuck in the witness, could be 80. Could be sub 80. Just kidding, literally everyone gets stuck in that game. I think I turned too much. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Brewski. I'm guessing no relation to Awesome Brewski. Majora's Mask legend. Awesome Brewski. Sweats nervously. That does seem like something Brewski would type. No, I don't think there's any relation. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I think you're pulling my leg here. I think you're a random person. Not a Majora's Mask legend. That seems like one of these things that you say when it's not real. Like how the Bible has a secret code where you read every 20th character and it makes a message about Hail Satan or whatever. Ask you something only the real Brewski would know. What's your favorite anime? Give me a top 3 favorite anime. Why would I know that? I don't, but I think I would, I think your answer would increase my chances of guessing correctly by a pretty significant margin. But now the way you're talking makes me think that you might be the real, a real awesome Brewski. I don't know any animes, but I just felt like I just feel like I could have the soul read. If you give me 3, I could decide whether those seem like Brewski picks or not. That's all. Also, just wanted someone to tell me their favorite animes. Steins Gate is goated? Your spies? Your spies. Interesting. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's nothing crazy. I wish it were a bit more difficult on average so far. But I like the thing that I discovered about how the overworld works at the end of last stream. Or yeah, last stream. And yeah, puzzle design's pretty good. I want it to be a little more involved. But I get the sense that it's going to get harder as it goes on. Certainly there's been a difficulty curve of some kind so far. And I remember my friend who has played it, maybe not to the end, but close to the end. Pretty sure he was saying that he was struggling a lot with like the last chunk of it. So I'm pretty optimistic. I will say, it's not like the most revolutionary game, you know? Like, I mean, I've felt for a while like this genre is kind of exhausted. Most of the big interesting ideas have kind of been explored in the whole block pushing thing. But and yeah, I think a good bit of a good chunk of the ideas that I've had to a good chunk of the things I've had to learn about the mechanics so far have been things that I have learned basically the equivalent thing in other puzzle games before, you know? Like there have only been like 1 or 2 like super unique things that I've discovered so far. But I'm optimistic that will not exactly that won't exactly change, but yeah, I think I'll be having a better time when the puzzles are just more involved. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't feel incredibly consistent. Maybe that will get frustrating actually when the puzzles get more involved if there's a bad one. I don't know. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's not gonna be my favorite game of all time, I don't think, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Did my parents ever play video games? My dad played like Galaga or whatever. And Pac-Man. I don't think my mom really ever played anything. I did make my dad try Steven's sausage roll at one point. And he kind of just like couldn't make heads or tails of it. Kind of just didn't get anywhere. My mom was playing Mario Party with you last night. Are you talking like online? Moving and dodging in real life, yeah. Dude, I do that sometimes. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but astute viewers might notice that I sometimes do a little bit of like a lean in certain tricks. I can't think of which tricks it is exactly. Nothing's super extreme. It's probably it might be basically impossible to notice. It might be so subtle. And maybe it's more in my head and I'm not actually moving very much in reality, but sometimes I catch myself doing certain tricks, like wanting to lean a little bit. Yeah, I also blow up my real life bomb every time. But don't worry about that. Tried to make your dog get into Steven's Sausage Roll. Dude, I tried to make my Twitch chat play Steven's Sausage Roll. We did Twitch plays Steven's Sausage Roll. And they beat the whole first world, I'm pretty sure. Your dad's allowed to play The Sims, it's fine. Although I'm not gonna get into that on stream. I'm not gonna start insulting your dad on stream. Your dad knows about my stream, right? Like he could be watching every day for all I know. We gotta check the viewer list, man. Misa, check the viewer list right now. See if he's lurking. But yeah, I mean, I probably played like Mario Party with my parents like once or something. When I was like 10. But yeah, I think so much of video game taste is just what other video games you've played. And I've just played too many video games, and that's why my taste is stupid. Root vegetables called out in TTS? I think my TTS is disabled right now, but I can turn it on just for you if you really want that. And if you have some bits. Alright, I'll keep it off then. Just for you, though. I was about to turn it on, but I'll keep it off just for you. Honestly, I have not played The Sims. I've basically not played The Sims at all. I've played Sim City, which I do hate. But, I just assume I hate The Sims. And, people get mad at me in the chat for saying that I hate it, so I'm rewarded for my behavior. I'm rewarded for my ignorance. Just replay games you used to play. I'm all on the new games train. I mean, other than Majora's Mask. Other than speedrunning, which, I mean, speedrunning is a new game. It's not literally playing Majora's Mask. Like, if you say I'm playing Majora's Mask and what you're doing is speedrunning, you have said something that's very misleading to 99% of people. Anyway, though, most games that I have played, I feel like I have exhausted and I want new things. That is my exact thing, Brewski. That is my exact thing. If the point of the game is to satisfy a certain instinct that you have to do something that's a real life thing, you should go do it in real life, man. Yeah. Well, I've phrased it a bit differently than that before in the past on stream. I'm not gonna rant about The Sims again, but yeah, I just want games that can do things that I can't do in real life. And obviously, like, sometimes there's some things that you can do in real life, but it's like so difficult to get into or expensive to get into, and I get that, but I still want video games that do really interesting things that are not real. Do I even get that money? I guess I do. Dude, I get like 2 cents from ads per month, I'm pretty sure. Also, oh, because you lagged out, I see. Yeah. Because I don't have mid-rolls at all. I literally can't reduce the ads anymore, is the thing. Okay, don't do that, Misa. But look, how interesting would it even be to watch me play The Sims? Don't you just, like, make them go pee and stuff? Don't you, like, just make them poop and pee and go to work? Like, why is that interesting? I can have babies in real life. And go to work in real life. And I'm choosing not to do that. But doesn't mean I want to do it in the game. Breaking Majora's Mask? Yeah, that's more... It's less misleading, at least. Get the fuck up there, man. Oh, there's a question about the witness that I missed. Parts that require progression and another part to complete. There are puzzles that you can encounter, which you can encounter long before you understand the things that you need to understand to reasonably solve it as a human with a human brain. So, if you see something that's completely baffling, you might just need to find the tutorial elsewhere on the map. Elsewhere in the world, whatever. If you have a specific thing that you can describe to me that you're stuck on, I can maybe give you a pointer. A very minor tip. Thanks, Brewski. It's pretty fucked up. I fail it a lot still. The worst part is just... Nice turn. Worst part is just the West Clocktown lag. Okay, I mean, if you change your mind, though, like, I can give you a tip that's just, like... You might want to check out this part of this general region of the map, or something like that. Get in there, man. No one does literally anything that I've done for the last 3 minutes. Nice, dude. This is really solid. You can definitely figure it out, Niall. Definitely don't one common failure mode that people get into with the witness is like thinking that they can do the area that they're looking at right now. Like there's one area in particular that people always seem to think is like supposed to be an early game area, and it's really not. And they bang their heads against different parts of it and then get frustrated and drop the game. Oh, I need to put the pace indicator. Yeah, Brewski, it hasn't actually been it was never actually really used in any percent, because when you don't have as many chews, it's just not worth it. Because you have to spend at least 6 chews there. We spend 7 chews there for this category. So when you only have 10 chews total, it's just not really real. But for this category, it saves like 7 seconds, maybe? Something like that. I'm actually not sure how true that is, but saves a bit. But it's pretty hard. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, no one else has done that hidden owl hover and runs yet. No one else has done the Dodongo Grotto from the entrance either. But also, most people just haven't run this category. Like, only a few people have been running this category recently. Kai is going to come back to this category soon, apparently. And he might do some of the serious gamer stuff. We'll see. Kai was around in your time. I'm pretty sure Kai was around in like, well, 2015, if not earlier. But he's definitely much more of a top player now, which is cool. Nice angle. Nice backflip and not clip. Yeah, I didn't know Kai back in the day either. He might have been like taking a break from the game when I was active or something. I don't know. But supposedly Kai has been around a really long time. But he has second place in this category. He had world record in this category before I made a new route and started going crazy. Where is everyone today? Well, we have 41 viewers. That's not too bad for only being this far in, I guess. Also, I think I always get fewer viewers on Friday. I think my viewers like have a social life or something. I think a lot of my viewers like to like go outside and do things, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what attracted those people to this stream, but that does seem to be the case. No, I'm not spamming this category into the ground. In fact, I've been learning 100% in the background and just doing this a little bit every day. Well, I've been practicing this a lot every day still, because oh, spam this game into the ground. I see. I think once I think I'm never gonna be interested in stuff that's not any percent, all masks, and 100% the NMG versions of those categories. So I think once I have times that are decent, that feel good in all three. Did I just turn too much again, man? In all three of those, I will start thinking about other games or trying other games. That's too late. No, it's not. Weird ass angle though. Where am I? Dude. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Shiver. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoy it. But yeah, I'm interested in trying OT first of all. Also kind of interested in Wind Waker, and I'm also kind of interested in Mario 64. Kind of interested in Sunshine. I don't know. Most likely. Most likely, MM and OT will be enough to keep me occupied for my life. Dude, I mean, SM64 is kind of unappealing to me just because so many people take it so seriously already that whoops. I don't know why I felt the need to do that spin. So many people take it so seriously already that, like, am I really adding value to the world by being another SM64 streamer? I feel like I'm kind of not. Whereas this game, like, I can push the boundaries and do new things that people haven't seen in this game and figure out new optimizations and stuff. And I feel like I could do that in OOT as well. And other not quite as big games. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could invent the new meta and... Oh, God. No, man. This is awful. Maybe I could invent the new meta in SM64, but probably not. Okay, I have to invert right now. Unfortunately, that made it so I have to invert right now, which is really awkward. No. Okay, some minor goofs have been happening. Speedrunning Pokemon, I feel like it just sucks, man. It seems like it sucks. Also, I'm not good at just memorizing arbitrary facts. Some people are way, way, way better than me at memorizing a million arbitrary facts, and that seems to be what Pokemon speedrunning is all about. You have to know a billion different RNG seed things and like every attack's chance of doing this and that in every scenario based on every RNG. It's just knowing a bunch of arbitrary information. I'm good at understanding a system of mechanics, which is what makes you good at this game. I mean, it's at least part of it. That's very different. Ah, that was good. Ah. Dude, I hate this. This whole Snowhead section has been pretty slow. Not like really bad, but just a lot sloppier than the first part of the run. $45 minus? Yeah, probably true. Or like 450. You have to be 450 years old exactly to watch the stream. Yeah, how's it going, Aniki? Yeah, we already determined that it is 30 plus. Ouch. Sorry to hear it, man. Yeah, store manager seems... I feel like there's a few people who have said that they're store manager or like restaurant manager or something like that in my chat. No, it's not that crazy. 10 hours is not that crazy. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't choose to work 10 hours on something that is not my passion, but you know, some people have, yeah, some people kind of have to. Okay, that's fine. That was kind of scary. Yo, Jimmy. How's it going? I will try to get a 17.17 on Epona Archery this run, in your honor. Hope you had a good stream. The reason I don't have a split for 700 years, because it's an in-game time segment, and I don't like my sum of best not being accurate, and that's what happens when you have an in-game time segment and you split it up into multiple splits. Luckily, we have the Boolean indicator. To show that we are in fact ahead. Thank you, Perp. Thank you, Jimmy. Dude. I swear I've gotten that like the last 5 runs, I've gotten that 4 times. I feel like it's like a 10% thing, so that should not happen. I'm pretty close to my goal, Brewski. My goal is 211, which I feel like that will... I feel like a 211 in this category will be about as good as my any percent record. 112. High 112 would be about the same as like a high 211 in this category. So... I mean, if I tie my PB for the rest of the run from this point, we have reached my goal. So I would say you should be hyped. Well, maybe not quite. Maybe I need to save a tiny bit more. I don't know. I feel like we could easily be 29 seconds ahead right now. He wants to dance. Oh, Adalwa. I was confused what you were talking about at first. You unfiltered yourself? What did you figure out? Congratulations. That game is hard, man. Oh, greenhouse elevator? Dude, that's like a really hard part. I mean, there are a few different ways that you can figure that out, and one of them is kind of like trial and error, I guess. But I feel like that's one of the harder things in the game, so. I see. Yeah, don't try to fix the cables. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Greenhouse Elevator. It's pretty unhinged. It's too yeah, I just like puzzles that are like a big leap. Like there's really nothing else like that in the game at all. Like the stuff building up to that is not really does not prepare you for what you have to understand for that. How did colorblind people get through that section? Yeah, they did not. Well, I mean, trial and error or looking it up. But I think very, very few people are truly colorblind. Like I myself am color deficient. I'm red-green deficient, which people say, people call that colorblind. Even though it's a very, very different. It's like it did not affect my ability to do that puzzle at all. So there's a wide spectrum of color blindness or color deficiency, and I think the vast majority of the like 6% of the population, or 6% of males who are quote unquote colorblind, I think the vast majority of them can get through the witness no problem like I did. But yeah, very small number of people who are actually fully colorblind probably stand no chance and should skip that area, which you can do. But yeah, I guess that's a bit of a spoiler to say that you can do that. But you can do whatever you want. You can skip the whole game by turning it off and uninstalling. Okay, we really want a bomb drop. No bomb drop there. Almost played the wrong song. Thank you, Nina. Howdy. We are quite boolin' right now. We are, I would say, dangerously boolin' right now. Please. Yes, exactly. Please give me a bomb drop, man. Okay. It's about to tell the game how I felt about that. Never mind, we're good. We're cooking, man. We're cooking. Oops. I already hit that guy, right? Pretty sure I already hit that guy. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure the barn would be gone by now if I hadn't. I don't think it's a rainbow, but it's gotta be close. I feel like it's gotta be close. This run is really good. I hit that guy, right? Nice now. Barely not a rainbow. Bro! I'm sweating now. Now I have to get a 17-17 on opponent archery because I promised. Yeah, this is kind of a fucked run. Like my rainbow, if you're looking at best possible time being like 10 seconds off sum of best, my rainbow on aliens is not perfect, but I would say a perfect run to aliens is still like, I don't think it's a 53. Like I don't think 53, maybe 53 aliens is like barely possible with the strats that I do. So this is pretty fucking close to like a perfect run. Wait, the cycle is off. What the fuck? Can someone explain to me why the cycle gets off? And why I just got no speed? Please, dude. Okay, that was trash. It's fine. It's fine. Bro-esque. Howdy, Karosh. Thank you, Cubex. Also, hello, consultant. Dude, I got a pretty good opponent archery in a run one time. One of my records, I think, had like a 17 something. Sure, Nina. I did think of naming it Cubex. But it's not Glorp related, so why would I do that? Yo, there should definitely be a Glorp Cubex or something. Hello? This is really slow. Better than dropping the bugs out of the bottle or failing the dupe or whatever. Thank you, Karosh. Good RNG. going insane? I am going insane. Didn't have time for my daily bottle time stop grind today, to be honest. Whoops. Oh yeah. Walk this way. Yes. 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 Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I gotta get this guy right now. Yes. 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 Sickos. Ah, that one guy. It's still gonna be pretty good. Yes. Sickos. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. We take these any day of the week. Okay, now I'm gonna get nervous, man. Why does it have to be over a minute? Okay, maybe it'll be just under a minute. Alright, we're good. No need to be nervous about this pace. Apparently about a minute ahead is the threshold where I start to get nervous. I think I touched the control stick with my left hand when I was reaching over to press A. I think I bent one of those notes very slightly. That must have been why it failed, because it sounded good. Or it felt good, I guess. I don't know what to say about that one, Tito. I've laughed at a lot of German jokes reading Gravity's Rainbow for the past couple months or whatever. Yeah, there's something, there is something about that for sure. There's something very tempting about, moving the cursor and crashing the game for literally no reason. Uh-oh. Something is about to happen. Something very bad is about to happen on the splits. Oh no. The thing is, there's a minus there. The minus is the real problem. Can't really get around that. I guess I could draw a line on my screen. To make it into a plus. Get around the corner, man. What do you mean by faded? You just mean not as... What the fuck? Yeah, do you mean just different tones or whatever than what people normally use? Yeah, I just chose them myself because I feel like they look better. A low taper fade, yeah. Yo, couch. How's it going? Really comfy bomb count right now? I can't look at these splits too much, man. Why can I not swim anymore? Forgot to practice that one thing, man. Falling off a stone tower. Forgot. I gotta say, it's probably been too long since I finished a run. I think the late game is gonna be really slop. Just get ready for that. Okay, that was kind of a bad position. Should still save a little bit. I will do my best. I'll try to pay extra attention in the late game and think about the equips ahead of time and stuff like that, because definitely gonna forget stuff. Damn, 109. That's crazy. What am I doing? I think I've gotten a 109 once, or have I? I guess that other really good run that I had recently. Yeah. Can't remember how good that other run was recently. Don't all the Starbucks sizes mean big, though, basically? Or am I crazy? That was a little bit sketchy. I don't remember what 20 is, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. How's it going, Stalker? Is it 20 or something like that? It's like slightly different. Happy to be past that part of the run. Thank you for the claps. Oh, is Starbucks like an Italian thing? I don't know languages, man. It's all Greek to me. Please talk. I'm gonna cry. Okay. I did just have a conversation with Misa about how there's no Italians on the West Coast, so I guess they're not. I don't know what's going on, honestly. What am I doing? Am I close enough? Okay. Guys, what if I used this as the first run for me to try for unbuffered princess cutscene skip? What if this is the right time to do that? I'll take that as a go for it. No, just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid. Thanks for knowing I'm not stupid, Nina. No. The setup was wrong somehow? Or... I don't even know. I don't even know. It felt clean. My cursor's in a different spot. Okay, well, that changes things a lot. Please get out of there. Still a good run. I'm very curious what was wrong, honestly. Not at all clear to me what went wrong there. Ouch. Thanks, Tanner. No, it's still a slammer. We'll save 30 seconds back right here. Except for the fact that this is already kind of slow. But at least it didn't die to the bugs like last run. Yet. Didn't die to those bugs like last run. Hello. Hate thinking about in-game time in here. Whoops. Yes. The bug movement is RNG, and sometimes they just don't make it into the hole. And so you lose your bugs, and you have to go catch more bugs in, like, the entrance area where the guy is. It's really, really, really bad. It's probably, like... I feel like most runners have seen it, like, twice in their lifetime. I've seen it, like, 10 times for some reason, because the game hates me, I guess. Please catch the water. I'm gonna have to invert right here. Yeah, really gotta play this safe. Invert right now. Which is gonna slow me down here a little bit. No, I didn't get glitch bugs. I messed up the corn pound. Yo, green. That's what I lost time to. I was just talking about the glitch bugs thing. The phenomenon of glitch bugs. That's really scared me. I don't normally hit it on that frame. Okay. Oh yeah, this was okay. I just had to stop and invert at a kind of weird time, and that stopped me from doing my normal strat in the monument room. But other than that, this was good. No, the final pause. Yeah, no, it's a 2-frame window for the final pause. I just paused because I paused there, even though it's 2 frames, because I just want to go straight to unbuffered. You know, I want to go straight from fully buffered to fully unbuffered. I don't want to like. I'm like almost ready to do it fully unbuffered in runs. Yeah, no, I feel you. I understand why you're saying that. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only possibility is that I somehow buffered 2 frames when I was finishing the curl. Like at 1 frame late when I... No, that can't be true. A late pound would mean that I got damaged in the air, but I got damaged on the ground. I think the only possibility is that I actually did the setup wrong somehow, which is weird. That means I'm not understanding something that can go wrong on that setup, which is kind of bad. But I guess I can study the VOD and try to understand. Yo, Stormed, thank you for the raid. Huge day for raids. I guess I just have to be a minute ahead. Being a minute ahead of world record is maybe a good strat for inviting raids. Dude, corn pound is a tough trick. Bro is really pounding that corn. That's just not gonna work in a million years to roll across the gap. I feel bad about this? Okay. He got really close. I thought about backing out of that, but really didn't want to. Thought about just turning Deku, which probably would have been the wise thing, honestly. Okay, looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. Damn. Kappa Pride. Have I missed what a lot recently? The Goron Pound? No. I was messing it up a lot when I first implemented it. But recently I feel like it's been comfy. Unbuffered has also been comfy, which is nice in practice. But I don't really want to implement it in runs until I'm doing 100%, honestly. I just don't want any extra things that can kill runs in this shit right now. Although apparently fully buffered can also kill runs, is what we just learned. But this run is just too good and unkillable. Dude, nice. Dude, if I actually skip 211, that would be by far the most insane speedrun of all time, man. Like, that is just... Not the narrator. This is a bad time for the narrator to show up. Dude, I'm kind of nervous. Yo, Jai, thanks for good luck. Yeah, this is kind of my best run to this point by far. It's okay, we're chilling. Howdy, Samp. How did I not lose time there? That Goron movement felt terrible. I'm pretty sure this run was blessed by Brewski showing up. I mean, all I know is I've done a billion runs without Brewski here and never gotten one this good. And then here's one run with Brewski here and it's fucking goated insane. I gotta pay this man to sit in my chat every day and tell me about anime. I remembered. Dude, I feel like the unique player right now. I really do. Don't worry, I can still try to drop water when I'm an inverted stone tower. That's still a possibility. Haven't done that one yet. Did I just get a fast climb? Not sure if I knew that was possible with that. With that strat. Is that? Okay. Oh, that's kind of sus. I think this could be a rainbow, even though I was bad at pause buffering because of the fast climb and everything else was pretty good. Not sure. No. I was incorrect. Dude, I should have just held backwards. That's so bad. I'm crying. I might not have enough in-game time. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? This is not gonna work, yeah. It's just Jover. I think it's fine. Get around the... I'm not even past the chest, dude. I'm losing so much. I'm just gonna... Okay, I have to just shut up and lock in, bro. I have to just ignore what just happened and lock in and try to make it on time. Holy shit. Real ones understand what just almost happened and why. Because that's the only equip. I'm going insane. I'm going with less than 2 hearts, which is less than ideal. If I get blasted by RNG, you know, it's my fault because I should have more than 2 hearts. I was trying to open the chest, man, but I didn't roll toward it. That's what happened. I don't even know where to go right now. I can't see shit. Poop, dude. I should kill blue first. The greed strat would have been to shoot red some there, because red came out of the ground earlier, but that would have dramatically increased the chances that I got killed. I'm trying to just keep this run alive. Damn, 210 died to that. 210 is hard. Okay, this sucks. Those are some kind of clean shots. Really? If I had gotten that thing right there where the tail whips back around on you as it's passing, I would have actually cried. Okay, well, that was pretty awful RNG. I'm sure it was possible to get blue. But I didn't even understand how to think about that pattern, dude. But I'm sure the blue one cycle is possible, but that was pretty fucked up. Look, the problem is Lullaby Skip can always decide to just take it all away. Dude, I'm never running against this early game, because if this, well, I guess if it PBs but isn't a 211, then I would be running against it. But if this 211s, then I have to run against that shit. What am I doing? There's that late game sloppiness I was predicting. What happened early game? Nothing. Nothing. That's the problem. I made like 0 mistakes for an hour and 15 minutes. 2. Never done that in my life. Tried to page turn back too fast. Thanks, Adam. Dude, my late game in my PB is pretty good. This is gonna be tough to 211. I mean, I need a decent lullaby skip to 211. That is an absolute requirement. If I get an insane lullaby skip, I can rainbow exit Clock Town by quite a bit, though. But I've never gotten an insane lullaby skip, so... Alright, losing some time, yeah. Yeah. What happened, man? There's been like 2 mistakes in the run, and it's just slipping away. Can't go for that. Gotta go for this. Not quite, man. The run's dead. Not my fault at all. I had to go for that for 211. I feel like I really had to go for that for 211. So, it is what it is. Actually, just hella unlucky. Ramp, a Song of Double Time Run. It's Jover now. It's Jover. It's Jover. I can't. I can't. I think this is actually PBable. No, it can't be. It can't be. It probably was for a second when I was just freaking out and crying. But like barely. Wow, insane RNG right there. Thanks, Imbued. You're not gonna fall off though right now, right? You're not gonna just walk off. I'm going for this because I'm stupid. And I don't care about the run. Barely didn't work. I'm ending the stream, man. That was a really good run to lose to Lullaby Skip RNG. Fuck this game. You guys should go raid someone though. But yeah, 211's free. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get them next time, etc., etc. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Go watch. Hey, thanks for the 100 bits. Go watch this little-known Majora's Mask runner named Pope Squidward. Thanks for the bits, Jules. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. He streams. Yeah, shout out Puzzle Kitty. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. I'll get another run that is maybe not this good in the early game, but this 211able. I will get another one. Bye-bye.